Hey guys, Kuiper here, and welcome back to Undercards. I know what you're gonna think. Why didn't you post the Undercards last month? You were supposed to do it every month. Look, I got lazy, okay? I got held back. My motivation was gone. I didn't have anything. I didn't want to do anything really. I've been feeling like garbage the past few months or the past few weeks, so I didn't want to do anything while I still had like a cough and stuff. And so, yeah, I just didn't know if I wanted to put myself through that and continue recording while I'm still, like, impaired. But I'm here regardless, because I know you guys are gonna complain. I know you like to complain about stuff, so I'm here. Undercard season 68, almost there to 69. March Madness week, I don't know, it's pretty much the end of March anyway, it's the 23rd. Past quest is spam to Neo, so this is pretty much the perfect time you can get a gold card or a red card. If you don't have spam to Neo, this is the perfect time to buy the pass. To buy the season pass, get the get your free get your free red card because he is available for a limited time. You only have 8 days left at the time of this recording. So let's get right into this. Now I hope to God that they fix the frickin' decks, because if they did not fix the decks, there's going to be an issue. No, I hope to God they fix this. Now, what do I add? I think, no, I'm not going to burn a card. Burning cards are, for me, I never really like that. There's apparently other cards is new as well, I've just never gotten around to making them, or getting them. Because I just never know. I'm pretty much like 2018. I'm the 2019 person who always, or no, I'm the 2018 teen generation of people who played this game, so I do not know anything about these new cards. Considering I've been away from the game for about 2 years. So, I could put in Campfire, and they fixed the thing. Nope, they did not. I'm clicking the deck. It is not actually putting it in, so that is unfortunate. They still have not fixed that. I really wish that the developers would actually listen to me and actually fix this, because this is a very serious issue that I face, and I don't know how to fix it because it's happened on all of my decks. It's happened on this deck specifically, and it only happened because of Flowey. The only reason that this thing is broken is because my previous deck had Flowey in it, and now that I don't have Flowey anymore, it's an issue. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go to the crafting area. I'm going to dust some things. They changed some designs about certain cards. I'm not gonna disenchant that yet. Um, I'm gonna no, that's only 20. I'm not gonna disenchant all of them because I do need a certain copies of cards, but like different rarities I might need. Okay, so I can disenchant one of these, and yeah, I can disenchant that because I can only have one gold card anyway, or one copy of a gold card anyway, so it's not gonna help me that much. I do have, like, this is the card I'm talking about. This card is what made the game broken, or what made the game completely broken and unusable because of that card. We can get rid of a Rousey, and that'll fix that. Um, and then we can use that. Oh, never mind. You need 1600. Okay, so we need to find. Uh, I don't know if I have any. Okay, we do have a duplicate. We have 3 duplicates of Mettaton Neo. Why the hell do I have duplicates of Mettaton Neo? I have no idea. Mettaton Neo is done. Is and disenchanted. However, can you click out of the freaking thing, please? Thank you very much. Um, now we can go and craft a Flowey for 1600 dust. And now you can see if that actually... Now you can see if the deck actually works now, and we'll add the card. So, let's go to Gold Cards, add Flowey. No, it does not. So the game is permanently bugged. So this is permanently bugged to where this game, so it will not add a card. So in my case, I cannot add a card. I have not figured out why this happened, or if this is a permanent bug. But I am still really torn. I really wish this wasn't a thing, and I wish people would actually tell me in the comment section how to fix this, if this even is fixable. So for now, and I can't switch out any other decks. So this is the only deck I can really do at this time. Really unfortunate. I really wish they would just fix the decks or fix the situation regarding the decks, because I guarantee you, I'm probably not the only one suffering from this issue. And if I'm not, then the people who aren't probably did not have Flowey in their decks before the patch that added Flowey as a legendary card. So it's probably only my situation. But we're just gonna go into a standard battle, or not, but we'll just see what happens here. We'll just go into a battle right here, and we're gonna just see how this thing pans out. And if you guys know me, the funnest thing about my hand is being able to have three, or I being able to have the Vessel and Noel combo actually working, because that combo is super ridiculously overpowered if used correctly. So what the hell is this? Reinforcement? Oh, what the heck? Then what the hell is this? Oh, that's the ability that's the ability that I get for my soul trait. Okay. So that is definitely something weird. And this virus thing is completely useless. We do have Frisk in our hand, however, we cannot use them just yet because there are no monsters on the board. We are close to level 100. I have not reached a level 100 account. This is the only account that I actually own on this game. I've never opened up a second account, mainly because I never need it. I think I don't need a second account, because starting from scratch, it's very hard. Like, especially with the bugs that this game currently has, it's very difficult to start off. It's very difficult. It's very difficult starting out. However, if you decide that you want to, let's just put Frisk back in the deck real quick. And we can just let him do that. Actually, no, we cannot, because the next time we skip out, we're going to burn it. We're going to end up accidentally burning a card. So what we're going to do is we're going to put out the Lancer's Bike, and that did give +1 attack to Killer Cook and the Cafe Table. We're also going to add the TV. No, I was going to say we should probably add the TV, but I don't think that's really necessary. We're gonna just put this guy out because we need to get out some cards to actually deal some things. And they're gonna actually get more help, more buffs from this guy, which is completely ridiculous. And the Lancer Bite gets one-shotted. Pretty embarrassing right there. And they do have the healing from the kindness trait. That is not very good. We're just gonna get rid of this guy. And we're going to use the knife to slash out the editor. We are going to take some chip damage. However, that is not necessary. With this deck, you're not going to need... with my strategy, you don't need chip damage. Chip damage is not gonna be a big problem when you have several Noels comboed together along with the vessel. Asgore comes in and wipes out the Viral guy. That was a waste of a card. He could have used that on several different cards. I think that he could have definitely saved that for something else. However, now he no longer has that card in his deck or in his hand. We know that we know he probably is low on gold. He has 6 gold currently compared to our 12. So we are currently not bad on gold. We do have enough to, and we are perfectly fine. We are close to our next we are close to the next to our next lost soul. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put first of all we're gonna use the dream card, and Asgore is at 9 and 10 damage. That is really bad. We're just gonna get rid of them. We're just gonna put the Noel back real quick. This is really bad. So we're gonna use a resurrection. That restored the Lancer's bike. So we're gonna just put him out again. That did give us bonus damage to the TV and the cafe table. We're gonna put up. We have 2 cafe tables. We're gonna put out the task painting. We're gonna put out the task painting and get rid of this and get rid of the Snowdrake and killing the task painting. And we're gonna end our turn there. We still have 10 gold. We are still doing fine on gold. If Asgore kills us, we still have a pretty decent amount of damage or health to spare. They do have 9. They do have the same stats as a Royal Guard at this juncture, so we gotta be careful. And the janitor comes in and adds another point of damage to them. Now they are at 10-10, which is pretty bad. So we are currently at 10 damage. Let's try and we are going to do that. And they actually changed the passive on Queen. Before this used to be I remember before this used to be a trap card where you trap the card, but now it actually changed to where you can pull out if this card is played, it changes it changes it to a random wire that catches that monster. We're just gonna get rid of this janitor. We do not want this card being played. Queen also has the stuff on it. We are perfectly fine. Let's just do that. And the Lost Alpha does get played here. He does have the ability to remove or to give the highest cost card in your hand, -2. Snowdrake comes in. He does not use his buff. The buff did not get used. We might get a disconnect on here because this is taking quite a bit of time. Never mind. So we can play this card, and of course, and this notification comes in. We're gonna get rid of that. We're just gonna do this and lower the cost of a card. It did lower the cost of the TV. We are going to use a task painting. We are going to use a task painting and get rid of the Snowdrake, leaving the Vulcan's Cloud to himself. And we are going to do some slight damage to the enemy here. I don't think we should be using the Teacher Tutorial at this moment. However, we are low on health. We do need Noel, and we should get the Noel and the vessel sooner or later. We do have 14 cards still. compared to our opponent's 16. They also have six cards in their hand as well as us. They do have 17 gold. And it is currently turn 9. The transparency is gone. So our queen can go in and destroy. So they did change the theme song for Rousey apparently. I don't know any of these things. The transparency is still there. Rousey did copy that thing. We're gonna send the killer cook back into the deck. We're going to use the Hypergoner. Actually, no, we're not. That was really bad. That was a dumb mistake on our part. We might lose here. What the hell is this guy's hand? This hand is complete and utter garbage. I don't know what the hell he did there. I don't know what the hell he was planning there. We're just gonna put the TV out because this is not helpful at all. We do have the Lost Papyrus to help us. However, it is not going to completely nullify anything that Asgore is doing. I did not see the catching the second part of the passive, so that was a really bad mistake. However, it did clear out the board a little bit. We are low on gold, which is going to be an issue, considering the enemy has 16 gold and 16 cards left in the hand, left in the deck. And the opponent is stalling for now. And the opponent is currently stalling. Either that or our internet is crapped out and we need to restart. And we need to reload. So the opponent is currently still stalling. Either that or our internet is completely down and we do not have anything to break it. So the opponent has completely stalled. We're gonna just attack Asgore and restore some health. That TV is gonna get wiped out. We don't really care. Asgore goes down relatively quickly, and we are still perfectly fine. And the board is perfectly clear. We didn't need to spend gold. However, the opponent is most likely trying to save gold. I don't know why he didn't skip the turn. Is the opponent rage quitting? He is a level 137. I don't know why he's rage quitting. He did pull out a draft card, but and he pulls out a second draft card. And Cyberly in this fight is completely useless because we don't have a token card, and we have not spent 18 gold on token cards. So we're going to put out the traffic car, and we're going to put out the Hathy just to get some bonus damage in. We're not going to put out the cafe tables just yet because those give bonus damage to our opponents. The cafe tables give bonus give a basically a purification effect, so we do not want that just yet. The Baron is in. We do have a Baron that's going to give the allies +2 attack. That will get rid of the traffic car. And the opponent is stalling once again. I don't know why they're stalling. They do use a feast on the opponent on me to lower the damage to below 3, which is not gonna help the Cathy. But we do have our cafe tables. They use a smolder cake and a Baron, which is gonna help them a little bit. We're gonna use a dream card and put Cyberly back in the deck. We do have a Susie here. We're going to use that on the. Actually, no. We're going to use a Frisk and make herself immune. We're also going to use a cafe table and get rid of this damage stuff that we have on here. We cannot attack any of these other things, so this is going to be a big problem. We're going to go attack the enemy, and it's going to do some decent damage. So now that Frisk is gone, what the hell just happened? The opponent, something. I think the Vulcan Cloud actually killed the guy that was there. So that's a big problem. Frisk is low on damage or health, and the damage is not going to counter out any of these cards. That is a big problem. So we're gonna put out Susie and try and deal with this problem effectively. And we're going to use this and get some damage in. So we're going to. Oh, and Frisk is dead. However, it does restore back into the deck endlessly. So that is not that big of a deal. That is probably going to kill us. That goes down. However, the remainder damage might kill us. Actually, no, it won't. It will send us into our second health bar. And they did end up taking out the Undyne, which is a big mistake on their part. They had plenty of damage to take out my last health bar, or my first health bar. Pretty bad mistake. And we're gonna use. We cannot actually heal anything, so we cannot actually do anything right this turn. This is a big problem. We might lose. Their damage is enough to get rid of us. And they just stalled around, so that is a big plus on our part. We're gonna put back the Cyberly. Rousey comes in. And the half plug is completely useless as we do not have any plugs in our deck. It would have been useful if the Werewire was there when we had the plug. However, it would not be useful in this current situation. So we're gonna put out the Noelle and try and get some health back. We are still on our first health bar, so this is completely fine. It is going to send us to 11 health, which is still not enough to get rid of these cards unless the opponent somehow manages to attack us instead of attack the cards instead of me, which is probably what they're gonna do. I don't see them ever. The way they're shaping up, I don't think they have a clue that they're supposed to attack me and not the enemy. So that is a big problem. They're currently stalling. And the Noelle goes down by the smolder cake. The Baron gets taken out by the Rousey as Rousey gets KO'd as well. And that is a big and Solus Chris comes in. This might be game over. We might go down here. The Dark Fountain. So this Dark Fountain passive, whenever you play a card that you haven't played this game, gain a counter, and at the start of the turn, if this thing has 20 counters, fill your hand with a random Deltarune monsters, and they cost two less gold. So it basically fills your deck, your entire hand, with Deltarune monsters, so you could purposely wait until you get that low and use that to get rid of some things. We do not have enough damage to get rid of anything here. This might be a problem. Our only saving grace is Cyberly, but there's nothing we can do in this situation. So we're just gonna attack. And the Lost Toriel does get KO'd instantly by the Vulcan's Cloud. However, it does reduce the damage, but it's not enough. We are on the verge of death. However, we still have our second life bar. However, their damage might be able to knock us out completely. They did take out Cyberly, which is what I expected. Cyberly is kind of a useless card. But they do get rid of the Hat Plug. And they do stall for a minute. The Coffee Man comes in. We cannot silence Solos Chris, so this is going to be an issue. So we're going to silence this Vulcan Cloud. And now they're forced to attack us. So now they have to attack the Coffee Man. And they do use some damage reduction on Coffee Man. And the health is reduced as well. They are stalling a bit. A draft is played. They do have 46 gold, which is ridiculous. They do still have 4 cards in their hand. The Coffee Man is eliminated, and Soulless Chris is restored back to full. We do have to put out the cafe table, and to have a chance here, the vessel comes in. This is really bad. Basically, our only chance of getting out this card out of this alive is if the opponent stalls too much. We can use a Mad Mew Mew, however, it would not be effective. Let's just use this and try and get some stuff in and try and counteract that because that is a big source of damage from their side. Let us throw in. And they're gonna probably take out Mad Mew. They have not actually taken us out yet. They're stalling tremendously. The Smolder Cake is gone, which is something big. They do have 66 gold, which is a very scary thing. They play a placeholder, Chris, which is very surprising why they would do that. However, I'm not surprised. We're gonna put the Killer Cook in, and we're going to put in the vessel, and that is going to give us a second Killer Cook. And for shits and giggles, we're gonna put in the Smolder Cake. We are gonna suffer a little bit of damage here. The Killer Cook does not go down in one hit to the Vulcan's Cloud. However, Soulless Chris is still alive, which may prove to be an issue. Soulless Chris takes out the vessel. Placeholder Chris is still in this, however, we do not have enough damage to get rid of it, so this is going to be an issue. As the Smolder Cake is gone, Killer Cook is added in. Dream card's in. Cafe Table needs to get out immediately in order to have a chance of winning. And the Killer Cook is back in the deck. The Killer Cook gets sent back into the deck. Vulcan Cloud is going to get taken out. And we're going to use a Frisk to try and stop this. We're going to put a Milk in to try and stop it. Lost Asgore gets completely shut down by Vulcan's Cloud. However, that was a big mistake because now they're able to. So that is the significance of the save thing. If the Vulcan's Cloud does backfire on you, it will end up getting rid of some things. Also, they should not have put out a cake. That is a very big mistake. The placeholder Chris might go down if they go ahead and attack. The placeholder Chris is eliminated, sacrificing the Killer Cook. Sans is gonna come in and we do get Sans in our deck, which is a big relief. Sans eliminates Soulless Chris, and the blocker B is eliminated. We do get a taunt, eggs, We're gonna send out the eggs and the sand, so we're just gonna send in the rest of the cards we have. And the dust effect does go into effect. The opponent might put in an eggs card. If we do get the eggs, if we are able to get the eggs card down, we might have a chance of winning this. However, they are down. They still have a lot of cards left, and Sans is still alive. The eggs card gets put in, and the cake is in. DT Extractor is eliminated, and the Gaster Blaster is going to eliminate the Vulcan's Cloud. No more fun and games. A Lost Sands is gonna. We are gonna get some decent damage now that the card is done. Their cards are completely shattered. We are going to spawn an endless supply of Killer Cooks. Apparently, we have a ton of Killer Cooks left in the deck. I don't know what the hell does that happened to that. I think what happened was our deck was too strong and the vessel ended up giving us a second card. The Gaster Blaster does get the Gaster Blaster no longer attacks enemies. It does not kill enemies anymore. The opponent has 91 gold, which is an inversion of our gold count, which is at 19. It is turn 25. The opponent has 7 cards left. We have 10. And we do have an X card, but really that doesn't matter. And the opponent gets destroyed by the gold. That was a very stressful game, and we do get 2094 XP and 10 gold trophies. Well, that was a pretty fun game. I'm really surprised that actually worked the way it did. I was really expecting it to. The opponent really should have just killed me. The opponent had many opportunities to kill me. However, he did not take it, and that was what led him to be killed. We do get a play 10 monsters with buffed HP reward, and it is 100 dust. So a lot of these cards I do not have unlocked yet, or if I do, it's not available yet. Some of these are win a game where you play 10 or more base cards. I do not have 10 or more base cards in a deck at once, so that is going to be an issue. Turn end effects triggered. That is a big issue. Vulcan's Cloud, I think that's what they were going for. However, I don't think that it was necessary. I think that the opponent was trying to get this thing to work. They were trying to get this thing to work. However, I did end up countering that, but it did take a while. All it took was my vessel ended up duplicating the milk and eggs at the end several times, or it kept on spawning Metaton Killer Cooks several times, and it ended up killing him. So it ended up working out because it ended up killing him. And we do have the summon 15 taunt cards or taunt monsters. We do get 80 gold. That puts us at 512 gold, 130 UCP. I still have not gotten any UCP at all, which is a big issue. Apparently, this is the only way you can get UCP is from these early quests and mid-season quests. These give you 3 shiny packs, and killing the opponent with a plug. So I think for this quest, you have to have a full deck of plugs. You have to have a full deck of plugs and the queen, and you basically have to use the queen on something and have the opponent at low health. Or you can have something else that deals a ton of damage, and have the plug stall and kill the opponent last. I don't know if that was their intended plan either, but it did not work. Win a game with no token monsters in your dust pile. That's gonna be the biggest one. That's a big problem, especially if you have cards like Sands, who have who have that kind of passive that can give token cards. I really feel like these cards are really just. I feel like some of these quests are getting very challenging. I remember some of these quests being super easy. I remember when I was doing like Rousey and Chris, or no, not Chris, but Frisk. They were super easy and super chill out. Now we have all these buffed up cards and these extra cards, and it's very difficult to counteract. However, I think that for the time being, I'm really just not. I'm just really out of touch with the level of the game, and really struggling to catch up. So what we're gonna do for the finale of this video is we're gonna open up some random boost from some random packs. We are gonna leave some spare 112 gold. So in the first pack we receive, we do get a blue card, a crossbomb, a bun, a blue laser, and a clam girl. In the second pack we receive no blue cards this time. We do get a telescope, a royal guard 4, a fly, and a cogwheel. I have not actually pulled a red card on camera, however I doubt that's possible given my circumstances and my luck. In the third pack we receive an assault, a receptionist 1, and an igloo, and a water cooler. Assault is a bravery magic Assault is a bravery spell. In the fourth and final pack we receive an Endogeny, Force of Nature, which is a kindness spell, Dress Lion, and a dog treats. So no gold cards. So no gold cards or purple cards there. So if you like this video, don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you want to see more. I'm trying to get more videos out like this often, however, my motivation is slowly dwindling to do so. So it would really be appreciated if you liked the video. Also, someone in the comments tell me what this bug is with my deck not being able to update or add cards appropriately. Because as you can see, I am clicking the card several times, and it is not adding the card. So I don't know what the hell the problem is. Maybe I just have too many cards in my hand that are the same thing, but I don't know. I think the card is. I think my card amount is fine. I just think that for some reason my game is bugged and it will not add cards, and I don't know what it is. I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one with this problem. However, I apparently have not seen anyone else with this problem, and that's a big issue. But yeah, I hope that you guys enjoyed the video anyways, and I'll see you guys next month for another Undercards video. Maybe we'll do a stream, maybe we'll do something else. Maybe we'll try do some competitive gameplay. We do have the ranked mode, however, I do not feel confident with my current deck. So that's completely unnecessary at this point. However, I am gonna try and pump out some more videos soon.